I'll tell you how can we modify the list. Okay, so we start with modify a list. We start with simple commands using how to add the new element to the list. For example, if you have a list like this one, 1, 5, 8, 9, 10, for example. If you want to add something new to the list, you can use append. For example, append -1 to the data. Let's check the data. Can you see? We append. It means that we add the new element to the end of the list. Okay, so this is the way that we use append. And for example, the same. We have the data like this. So our data is the list of data is like this. And if you want to move something out, you can pop index. Okay. So for example, if I pop index number 1, please guess what is the result? Yes, index number 1 will be removed from the list. So this is data. Can you see? We pop the index number 1 out of the list. Okay, and you can add two lists together also. For example, if you have data 1, that is 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and you have data 2 like a b c d, and if you add these two, what is the result? Yes, you can add two lists together. It means that you want, yeah, like if you add two lists together, it means that it is you are concatenate two lists. Okay, this one is addition. Can you multiply? Actually, you can do like the other one is 1 2 3 4. If you multiply by 2, what does it mean? Maybe you think that it should be 2 4 3 3 and 8. Actually, it's not. What is the meaning of the multiplication? The multiplication is in the way of mathematics. Is like you repeatedly add it together, right? So it means that for multiplication, it means that you are adding two lists together. Yeah. So the result will be the other one is like this. You concatenate itself. Okay. So it can be like this also, multiply by 3. It is very useful in the case that you need some list. You need to initialize some list like sum of all elements is 0. Can start from 0 times 10 times 10. So sum of all elements will be this 10 of zeros. Okay, so I hope that you can see the idea of how can we use the simple append, simple pop, and multiplication, addition of the list. And now you can remove some content also. For example, if I have the data like this is data 1 plus data 2, right? And I'd like to to combine it to a data, and then I would like to remove an element B. This is the result. Can you see? We can remove the content, remove an element by the contents. Okay, so this is the way that we can add, we can append, we can remove, and we can pop. If we want to pop it, it means that we pop by index. If we want to remove, we remove by the content. Okay, now we will use the range, or we can slice the data. We can slice the data like this one. If the data is I'm going to make it just only one list. This is data one, and this is data one. You can change some part of the data also. For example, if I want to change this part to 2 and 3, it means that this is index 1 and 2, right? So I will change this one is 1 and 2, right? Because we start from 1 to less than 3, so it means that we will use the range from 1 to 2. We check it. Okay, this is the range that we want. Okay, so we will change it to 20 and 30. Okay, so let's check the result. Can you see? It is 20 and 30. Okay, you can add more. So it will be this. Okay, so it means that you replace this part from 2 to 3 by this part. So that is how can we change the range in the list. Okay, range of elements in the list. Sometimes you wanna change it like this. Insert from 1 to 1, not 1 to 2. 0, 1, 2, from 1 to 1. This is 1, right? 1 to 1. Let's see the result. It will insert this list in index 1 and shift the previous index 1 to the right. Okay, so if you use the same start and end, it will insert at that position. And also you can remove it out also. Look at this. This is data 1, right? I'll print data 1 out to the screen, and from index 1 to 2, 3, and 4. So from index 1 to 5, let's check that. Oh, sorry. Let's check that this is the one that we just added to this list, right? And if we make this part to be an empty list, what is the result? Print data 1 again. Can you see? If we change this part of the list into an empty list, the result will be, yes, it was removed from the list. Okay. Okay, and this is the last part. If you want to create a list from another list, data 1, if you use data 1 to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want data 2 if you want to copy, you can make it like this. Make data1 to be a list and store it into data2. So this is data2. Okay. You can modify just only some part or already be able to do that, right? But if you want to change just only some element, you can do it also like this. If you want to change the third element, the third element mean index 2, right? So you can change it by using the simple statement like this. Okay, so this is the way that we can modify the list. Okay, I hope that you get the idea. How can we modify the list? How can we create another a new list from the existing list? Okay, guys. See you in the next video clip.